How much longer will you postpone demanding the best from yourself? We are all aware of our untapped potential, the habits we must break, and the positive changes we should embrace. Despite this knowledge, we often procrastinate, convincing ourselves that we will address these aspects later. But as the year draws to a close, reflection becomes inevitable. It's a time when everyone contemplates the past year and envisions a better future. What they are truly considering are their habits. Epictetus, a wise Stoic philosopher, summed up Stoicism with only 2 words: persist and resist. These words emphasize the necessity of continuing beneficial habits while resisting destructive ones. As we stand on the threshold of a new year, it presents a perfect opportunity to relinquish detrimental habits. What actions, both major and minor, define your day-to-day routine? It is through these daily choices that we mold ourselves into better individuals. In this episode, we aim to explore Stoic-inspired habits, those to abandon and those to adopt, as we venture into the new year. By shedding harmful habits and embracing constructive ones, you have the power to redefine who you are and shape a new, improved version of yourself. 1. Constant improvement. The Stoic habit of constant improvement, emphasizing progress over perfection, underscores the idea that life is a continuous journey of becoming better rather than achieving flawless outcomes. Stoicism urges individuals to set realistic goals and focus on the process of improvement rather than fixating on flawless results, recognizing that perfection is an unattainable ideal. This principle aligns with the Stoic belief in personal virtue, encouraging individuals to cultivate qualities like wisdom, courage, and justice incrementally. In simple terms, the emphasis is on steady progress and learning from experiences, rather than getting disheartened by the pursuit of unattainable perfection. The Stoic philosophy sees each day as an opportunity for growth, where individuals strive to become better versions of themselves. This habit discourages the harsh self-judgment associated with perfectionism, and instead promotes a mindset of continuous learning and development. By adopting this Stoic approach to constant improvement, individuals can appreciate the value of small victories and the lessons learned from setbacks. It encourages a mindset where mistakes are not viewed as failures but as stepping stones towards personal development. This habit aligns with the Stoic emphasis on self-awareness and the understanding that the journey of improvement is ongoing, fostering resilience and a positive attitude towards the inevitable challenges of life. In essence, the Stoic principle of constant improvement encourages a balanced perspective on personal growth, one that values progress, resilience, and the understanding that the pursuit of excellence is a journey, not a destination. 2. Amor Fati. Amor Fati, or the love of fate, is a fundamental Stoic concept that encourages individuals to embrace and love every aspect of their lives, both positive and negative. It involves cultivating an attitude of acceptance and gratitude toward the unfolding of events, seeing each moment as an essential part of one's personal journey. Rather than resenting or resisting challenges, Amor Fati encourages individuals to find meaning and purpose in every experience, regardless of its nature. This perspective aligns with the Stoic belief that we cannot control external events, but we can control our reactions and attitudes toward them. By adopting Amor Fati, individuals transform obstacles into opportunities for growth and self-discovery. Instead of dwelling on what might have been or what could be in the future, one learns to appreciate the present moment and find beauty in the intricate tapestry of life, including its trials and tribulations. This Stoic habit empowers individuals to live authentically, accepting their fate with grace and resilience. Amor Fati is not a passive resignation to circumstances. Rather, it is an active and affirmative stance that empowers individuals to extract wisdom and strength from every facet of their existence, contributing to a more profound sense of inner peace and fulfillment. In essence, Amor Fati is a call to love and fully engage with the totality of one's life experience, recognizing the inherent value in every twist and turn of the journey. 3. Acceptance of the uncontrollable. Acceptance of the uncontrollable is a fundamental aspect of Stoic philosophy that encourages individuals to recognize and acknowledge the limitations of their control over external events. Stoicism teaches that certain aspects of life are beyond our influence, such as the actions of others, natural disasters, and unforeseen circumstances. By embracing this principle, individuals can redirect their focus from trying to manipulate uncontrollable elements to managing their own responses and attitudes. This doesn't imply a passive resignation, but rather an active and deliberate choice to concentrate energy on what can be controlled: personal thoughts, emotions, and actions. This shift in perspective promotes inner peace and resilience in the face of adversity. The Stoics argue that resisting or being distressed by events beyond our control is futile and counterproductive. Instead, they advocate for a mindset of equanimity and adaptability. This acceptance does not mean indifference, but rather a realistic understanding of the nature of the world. It allows individuals to navigate life with a sense of calm and rationality, fostering a more balanced and centered existence. Practicing acceptance of the uncontrollable aligns with the Stoic emphasis on living in accordance with nature, where one recognizes the inherent order of the universe and strives to harmonize their inner self with external circumstances, ultimately leading to a more tranquil and purposeful life. 4. Journaling. Journaling is a powerful Stoic habit that involves regularly reflecting on your thoughts, experiences, and emotions through written expression. This practice serves as a tool for self-examination, providing a structured means to explore your inner world and external circumstances. By putting pen to paper, you engage in a deliberate process of introspection, gaining insights into your values, aspirations, and areas for improvement. Stoics believe that maintaining a journal fosters self-awareness, a cornerstone of virtue. In the context of Stoic philosophy, journaling helps individuals align their actions with Stoic principles, such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. It becomes a personal dialogue with oneself, a space to articulate goals, challenges, and the ongoing journey toward becoming a better person. Writing down moments of gratitude is a common practice within Stoicism, as it shifts focus toward the positive aspects of life and cultivates contentment. Moreover, through the act of journaling, individuals can identify patterns in their thoughts and behaviors, enabling them to recognize and address unhelpful or irrational beliefs. The process of journaling also contributes to emotional regulation. By expressing emotions on paper, individuals can gain perspective on their feelings, understand the underlying causes, and develop healthier ways of responding to challenges. In essence, Stoic journaling is a dynamic and adaptive practice, adapting to the evolving nature of one's life and providing a tangible record of personal growth. It serves as a practical tool for embodying Stoic principles in daily life, fostering mindfulness, and reinforcing a commitment to virtuous living. 5. Associate with people who make you better. In the Stoic tradition, a crucial habit is to associate with people who make you better. This principle underscores the significance of surrounding oneself with individuals who inspire personal growth and virtue. Stoicism teaches that the company we keep greatly influences our character and well-being. Choosing companions who embody qualities like wisdom, kindness, and integrity contributes to our own moral development. The Stoics emphasize cultivating meaningful relationships with those who encourage us to be our best selves. This doesn't mean seeking perfection in others, but rather engaging with people whose values align with Stoic virtues. By associating with those who uplift and challenge us positively, we create an environment that fosters resilience and virtue. Stoics argue that friendships should be based on mutual respect, shared values, and a commitment to personal improvement. It's about surrounding ourselves with individuals who, through their actions and attitudes, exemplify the Stoic principles of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. This Stoic habit is a deliberate choice to shape our social circles in a way that aligns with our ethical aspirations. It involves being mindful of the influence others have on our thoughts and behaviors. Stoicism doesn't advocate isolation, but rather emphasizes the importance of intentional relationships that contribute to our moral and intellectual well-being. In essence, Associating with people who make us better is a proactive and stoic approach to social connections, recognizing the impact of our environment on our character, and emphasizing the importance of fostering relationships that support our journey toward virtue and personal improvement. 6. Saying no to Inessentials. The Stoic habit of saying no to Inessentials underscores the importance of prioritizing what truly matters in life and rejecting distractions or unnecessary pursuits. In simple terms, it advocates for focusing on the essential aspects of our existence and not allowing ourselves to be overwhelmed by non-essential, trivial matters. Imagine your time and energy as precious resources, and by saying no to Inessentials, you conserve and invest them wisely. This Stoic principle encourages a deliberate and mindful approach to decision-making. It involves distinguishing between what is truly important for our well-being, personal growth, and virtue, and what merely serves as a distraction or contributes to unnecessary stress. By saying no to Inessentials, Stoicism teaches us to declutter our lives, both mentally and physically, from the noise and chaos that often accompany less meaningful pursuits. It aligns with the Stoic emphasis on simplicity and a disciplined life. This habit does not advocate for a rigid refusal of all pleasures or leisure, but rather encourages a thoughtful evaluation of our commitments. It invites us to assess whether a particular activity or engagement aligns with our values and contributes positively to our journey toward becoming better individuals. In embracing this Stoic habit, one gains a sense of clarity, purpose, and tranquility. It allows for a more intentional allocation of time and resources toward endeavors that bring true fulfillment and contribute to our personal development. Saying no to Inessentials becomes a tool for creating a life in accordance with Stoic virtues, fostering a sense of balance and harmony amidst the complexities of the modern world. 7. Giving yourself the order to quit. The Stoic habit of giving yourself the order to quit involves recognizing when a situation is beyond your control or is causing undue stress and deliberately choosing to disengage. In simpler terms, it's about knowing when to let go. Stoicism teaches that not every battle is worth fighting, and sometimes the wisest course of action is to accept that further persistence may lead to more harm than good. This doesn't imply weakness or defeat, but rather a strategic withdrawal to preserve one's well-being and mental equilibrium. In everyday life, situations may arise that are frustrating, unproductive, or emotionally draining. The Stoic approach encourages a conscious assessment of these circumstances. If a task or endeavor is causing excessive anxiety or is futile, Stoicism advises giving oneself the order to quit. This act is not a surrender to circumstances, but a thoughtful decision to redirect efforts towards more fruitful pursuits. By doing so, individuals free themselves from the unnecessary burden of striving against insurmountable odds or investing energy in endeavors with limited returns. This Stoic habit promotes a practical understanding of personal limitations and the impermanence of external conditions. It fosters resilience by encouraging individuals to disengage from battles that cannot be won or are not worth the toll they take. It aligns with the Stoic emphasis on focusing on what can be controlled, namely, one's own reactions and decisions. Through the intentional act of giving oneself the order to quit, individuals cultivate a sense of inner calm and the wisdom to discern when to persist and when to gracefully let go, contributing to a more balanced and fulfilling life. 8. Stop fearing change. The Stoic habit of stop fearing change encourages a mindset where individuals recognize that change is a natural part of life, and that fearing it only leads to unnecessary distress. In simple terms, Stoicism teaches us that everything in life is subject to change, and resisting this reality only causes inner turmoil. Instead of dreading or resisting change, Stoics advocate for embracing it with a sense of equanimity and understanding. The world is in a constant state of flux, and our lives are no exception. Rather than letting fear control our reactions to change, the Stoic approach is to focus on our responses and attitudes. Imagine change as a river that flows regardless of our attempts to stop it. Stoicism encourages us to navigate this river with skill and resilience, adapting to the twists and turns it brings. By letting go of the fear of change, individuals can find freedom and tranquility in the midst of life's uncertainties. This doesn't mean blindly accepting any change without thought. Instead, it involves acknowledging that change is an inevitable part of the human experience. This Stoic habit doesn't dismiss the challenges that change may bring, but rather suggests that fearing change adds an unnecessary burden. It invites us to view change as an opportunity for growth and learning, even when it appears daunting. Embracing change with a Stoic mindset allows us to cultivate a sense of inner peace and strength. In a sense, by letting go of the fear of change, individuals can approach life with a steadiness that enables them to thrive in the face of inevitable transformations. 9. Do something difficult every day. Engaging in challenging tasks is a Stoic habit rooted in the philosophy's emphasis on resilience and personal growth. Stoicism encourages individuals to actively seek out difficulties and obstacles rather than shying away from them. By willingly taking on challenges, one develops inner strength and a robust character. This Stoic principle advises against the pursuit of constant comfort and convenience, recognizing that true fulfillment arises from facing and overcoming adversity. In simple terms, do something difficult means intentionally choosing tasks or activities that push you out of your comfort zone. It could be learning a new skill, taking on a challenging project, or confronting a fear. The Stoics believe that facing difficulties head-on not only builds mental toughness, but also provides valuable opportunities for learning and self-discovery. This habit aligns with the Stoic idea that life is inherently uncertain and filled with obstacles. Rather than being daunted by challenges, Stoicism teaches individuals to approach them with a calm and rational mindset. The focus is on the effort exerted and the lessons learned during the process, rather than solely on the outcome. By incorporating the habit of doing something difficult into daily life, individuals can cultivate a sense of accomplishment and a resilience that helps them navigate life's inevitable ups and downs. It's about embracing discomfort as a pathway to personal development and recognizing that the pursuit of growth often involves stepping outside of one's comfort zone. In essence, the Stoic call to do something difficult is an invitation to welcome challenges as opportunities for self-improvement and a fulfilling life. 10. Desire for external validation. In the Stoic tradition, one of the habits to be wary of is the incessant desire for external validation. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of cultivating an inner resilience and a steadfast commitment to one's own principles, independent of the opinions and judgments of others. Seeking constant approval from external sources is akin to relying on the unpredictable winds of public opinion. It leaves us vulnerable to the whims of others, often beyond our control. Imagine a sturdy oak tree standing tall in a meadow. The oak tree doesn't yearn for the approval of the neighboring flowers or the passing breeze. It draws its strength from deep roots within the earth, and its growth is determined by the nourishment it receives from its own internal processes. Similarly, a Stoic individual strives to root themselves in their values and principles, finding strength and validation from within rather than being swayed by the fleeting opinions of others. When we tether our sense of self-worth to external validation, we become like a ship tossed about on stormy seas, directionless and vulnerable to every wave. Stoicism teaches us to navigate the waters of life with our own moral compass, anchored in the steadfast principles that guide us. While it's natural to appreciate positive feedback, the Stoic cautions against allowing external opinions to dictate our self-esteem and the course of our actions. By fostering an inner strength and resilience, we can weather the storms of external judgments and maintain a steady course toward a virtuous life. 11. Excessive indulgence. In the Stoic tradition, the admonition against excessive indulgence is rooted in the recognition that a life dominated by unrestrained pleasures can disrupt the harmony of the soul. The Stoics advocate for a balanced and moderate approach to desires, emphasizing the importance of temperance. Imagine a ship navigating the vast sea of life. If it succumbs to the turbulent waves of overindulgence, it risks veering off course and capsizing. Similarly, when we excessively indulge in pleasures, whether in the form of material possessions, fleeting enjoyments, or constant desires for more, we jeopardize our inner tranquility. Consider the analogy of a banquet. While enjoying a meal is natural and necessary, excessive feasting may lead to gluttony, causing physical discomfort and health issues. Likewise, an overindulgence in any aspect of life, be it food, entertainment, or material pursuits, may lead to a soul adrift in the tumultuous waters of insatiable desires. The Stoic sage, recognizing the transitory nature of such pleasures, advises restraint and mindfulness. Stoicism encourages individuals to savor life's offerings in moderation, finding joy in simple and virtuous pursuits, rather than becoming ensnared in the fleeting pleasures that can disrupt the equilibrium of the soul. By practicing self-discipline and resisting the allure of excess, one can cultivate a steady and resilient inner state, much like a well-maintained ship navigating the unpredictable seas with purpose and grace. 12. Comparing yourself to others. In the Stoic tradition, the counsel against comparing oneself to others is grounded in the fundamental idea that each person's journey is unique, and one's worth is not determined by external benchmarks. The Stoics advise that our focus should be on our own character and moral development, rather than constantly measuring ourselves against the achievements or possessions of others. Picture life as a grand tapestry, where each individual thread contributes to the whole. Comparing ourselves to others is akin to fixating on a single thread rather than appreciating the intricate pattern that emerges from the collective weaving of all threads. Consider a garden where diverse flowers bloom at different times. A rose does not diminish its beauty by contrasting itself with a sunflower. Each flourishes in its unique way. Similarly, in the garden of life, individuals possess distinct qualities and face different challenges. The Stoics would caution against the futile pursuit of outshining others, emphasizing that true contentment arises from tending to one's own virtues and fostering inner strength. Envy and discontent stem from misplaced focus on external factors, and the Stoic path encourages redirecting this energy towards cultivating one's character, contributing positively to the shared human experience. In essence, the Stoic wisdom on this matter is encapsulated in the idea that fulfillment comes from an internal journey of self-improvement, rather than a perpetual comparison with the external circumstances or achievements of others. By embracing this perspective, one can foster a sense of tranquility and purpose, rooted in the understanding that the only true measure of success lies in the virtuous choices one makes along their individual path. As we draw the curtains on our journey through these Stoic habits, may the flame of wisdom burn within you. These ancient practices are not relics of the past. They are timeless beacons guiding us toward a more intentional, fulfilling existence. So, as you step into 2024, let the spirit of Stoicism be your guide, shaping each day with purpose and virtue.